Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Yep, thanks for joining and being early. Hey, so my name's Luis. I'm a project manager, service delivery manager here for Randstad Technologies. Basically, I run a bunch of level one help desk, and we support users with level one service. So this specific role that you applied for, this one is for my shared services account. So shared services is a team of 17 individuals. You would be the 17th if hired, and we service 15 different clients. Now these clients, they're small clients, but
Okay.
they all make up one pretty big account. Not a huge account, but a pretty good size account. So it's not overwhelming. We have the staff built to handle the amount of volume that we get, but nevertheless, it is 15 different clients. So you're talking about maybe 8 different ticketing systems. You're talking about maybe 10 different remote tools to, fix issues for users. So client knowledge, you'll have to split yourself into different realms. So it can't be done. It's pretty cool. I have only been the manager of this one for about 4 or 5 months. And so when I
Okay.
started, I didn't think I could do it. But now that I've done it for a while, I'm like, oh, I see. It's not as hard as it looks. So it's really just being able to juggle your activities, making sure that you're on top of what client you're working on for that specific time. And yeah, so that's a
Okay.
little bit about this account. The position that I'm looking to hire is as early as possible. So
Okay.
are you in Central, Eastern, or Pacific time or
I am
Mountain?
in I am in Central Standard Time. I'm in Minnesota.
Central Standard Time. That's right. I have your resume right here. I knew that. But okay, cool. Central Time. So I'm looking for someone probably. Are you an early bird? Because I'm looking as early as possible for somebody. To
I
be
can
honest.
be. I can be if need be.
Okay, I really need somebody probably 5 or 6 a.m.
5 or
until
6
8 hours
a.m.
respectively. Yeah,
Would
really,
6 a.m. Central Standard Time work for you?
that'd be good. That would help for sure.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, that's what our job is. That's my pitch. So tell me about yourself.
Well, right now, I've been working as doing some lead support for a software as a service. If you ever heard of MyChart, which is a healthcare application, there's an application that we use similar to that at Optum Healthcare. I've been working on that contract since August, and basically what you're doing is dealing with Postman and API and things of that nature. Before that, I was doing some API support for what they call the Gateway platform of Wells Fargo. I also have some experience at a company called Flywheel for doing software as a service support. I was working with like a lot of infrastructure things. It was my introduction into Kubernetes. I come from a primarily infrastructure background. For 7 years, I worked as a nonprofit contractor for the Osiris organization. And my job there was basically to get people certified, doing resume crafting, bringing some of the students on field trips. It was a curriculum that I developed when I started teaching kids at Metro State University using a Microsoft Imagine Academy platform. So I did that for about maybe 7+ years, serving the community of Minneapolis and St. Paul, and basically getting Black folks certified, crafting their resume, working with Microsoft, bringing them to the data center out here in Edina, Minnesota. Um, I got about maybe 100 to 150, 200 people into the IT professional world. And some of those people, even to this day, some of those are working in the Pentagon and working in cybersecurity companies and stuff. So you had people that went from what they would call dead end jobs to be working anywhere between making 55 to $100,000 a year. So I did that as my community work. I also did some Citrix administration. The beginning of my career was interesting because I kind of rode the Windows 7 migration wave. Uh, I was a team lead at AIG at an insurance company some years back, and I also worked with TCS. They're pretty much if you think about Cargill, they're pretty much what Cargill is to the United States. That's what TCS Tata as a managed service company is to India. So I worked with them at Cargill and Boston Scientific doing some end user computing. And, I'm pretty much an infrastructure guy to say the least.
Okay, cool. So what makes you want to do level one support?
Well, this position that I'm at right now, they're thinking that they're probably going to be ending the contract pretty soon, and I wanted to continue working. So, Randstad called me about several different positions, and so I said, well, we could take a look at those.
Okay. So you'd be coming from tier one to I mean, from tier three to tier one. I'm sure
Mhm.
that that's quite a drop, right? In every way, like technical level and pay, right?
Yeah, yeah, it would, unless of course you guys have other positions available.
Me personally, I only deal with level
Okay,
one tech support. But Ron said, yeah, we have a lot of avenues for level two, level three work.
okay.
So, I mean, are you wanting to do what we're doing? Like, we're level one support. You're just password reset, VPN issues, remapping drives, network drives.
Is
That's
is is this a? 'Cause they told me that this would not be a. Is this a high call volume arena, or would it be more so from getting tickets out the bucket and things of that nature?
it's 50-50. So, yeah, so we have some clients that are only self-service tickets, self-submits, and then we have some clients that are predominantly calls. So it really depends on which client you get put on to begin with.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they had told me initially when I did speak to them about the position, they said it's really just tickets. It's not a high call volume, but you're saying that we would be putting queues.
Oh yeah, it's definitely working through a queue. Yes, sir.
Okay, and that will be a high call volume queue where they be back to back and things of that nature.
It can be some days, but like I said, we're trying to staff this team up so it's not back to back to back. So it's. I mean, most of my team. So we base it off of ready time. So ready time is basically you're in the queue and you're not doing anything. There's nothing to do. My team has about 4 to 5 hours of ready time per day. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll get slammed for here like a few hours, and then we're twiddling our thumbs for the next few hours. So it's really up and down. Um, but yeah, it's not just calls. I mean, we need ticket handling as well. But yeah, it's easy stuff though, Derek. It's just level one support. I mean, are you familiar with SAP, password reset, stuff like that?
Yeah, yeah,
Different ERP programs,
yeah,
applications. I
absolutely.
mean,
I've worked with things such as CRM, Salesforce. Um, I'm familiar with the
yeah.
service level agreements and ITIL and things of that nature. Um, Even when I was teaching a class, I was using a ticketing system called SpiceWorks to kind of simulate and reproduce what a real help desk would look like. Um, I've used Remedy ticketing systems. I have used ServiceNow before. Uh, I've used HP Service Manager, I think it was. So um, I am familiar with it. But if
Okay.
if it's one of those positions where uh, it is a high call volume, I think I probably would be a little advanced for that.
Okay. No worries. Let's see. So basically, you want to pass up on it? You're good.
I think I will. Because I did have the understanding. They told me that it wouldn't be high call volume at all, and I'm finding out that it is a little different. However, what I did tell them was, if I happen to know some people that are interested and kind of looking more so for that foot in the door, um, that's an arena that I've been in for some time is getting people positions like this. So. Um, I think I do appreciate your time, sir. What I will do is I will go to Ronstadt and let them know that I do know somebody that might be a better fit if you guys still have openings or whatnot. But with the high call volume, it probably wouldn't be the best fit for me.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, just send them our way. Give me resumes or give the recruiter resumes. And we'll interview them. Like I
Definitely,
said, I have
definitely.
a bunch of accounts. I do have an account that one day will have more level two techs that I need,
Oh, okay,
and so that account we currently just have one level two tech at the moment.
okay,
So soon we will have more. So I'll keep your resume here, and if you're still in the market and that level two position opens up, I'll give you a ring.
okay. That's perfect. And how many positions you guys got open right now for the level
For
one?
this one,
Yeah,
level one, I just have one at the
you just
moment,
got one.
just one.
Okay. I got somebody in mind. I'll send that over to Priyanka.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll help you guys out.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Take care.
No problem. Have a good one. Bye.
All right. So that's how you handle that. That's how you handle that. Um, this was one of those situations where I don't really want to do the high call volume like that. I don't really want to, and I get these people off the phone if it doesn't match whatever. I figured it might be something I could kind of check out or whatever. But like I say, they sold me on high call volume, or it wasn't going to be high call volume, and they're like, okay, well it's level one or whatever like that. You might be able to go and do this double up, knock it out. Um, I'm kind of cool. This will be good for somebody else that I got in mind. This will be good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hang it up. We'll go ahead and hang this up, y'all. I appreciate it.